this problem we want to find the vertex, focus, and directrix of each parabola with the given equation, then graph it. So we have x minus 3 squared equals 4 times y plus 2. Now we have to figure out which formula to use. Our top formula is when we got squared on the x. The bottom one is when we got squared on the y. This problem we have squared on the x. So we're going to use the top formula. Now it's almost in perfect form. We have to rewrite it a little bit. That x minus 3 is okay. But here we need 4 times something. Now y plus 2 is okay. These just have to be x minus or x plus a number. And this has to be y plus or y minus a number. This is easy. How do you rewrite 4 as 4 times something? Well, 4 times 1. Now the formula we're working with is x minus h squared is equal to 4p times y minus k. So whatever's with our x is always our h, and its opposite sign. This is a negative 3, so h will be a positive 3. Whatever number's with our y is always our k, and its opposite sign. So this is a positive 2, so this is a negative 2. And this is our p, so p is equal to 1. Now our vertex. Vertex is always hk, which we said h was 3, and we said k was negative 2. Now our focus. We're working with the top formula. Our focus is h comma k plus p. So we plug in everything we identified. We said h was 3, comma k, which is negative 2, plus p, which is 1. So that gives us 3, negative 1. Our directrix. Directrix is y is equal to k minus p. Well, k we said was negative 2, minus p, which is 1. Which gives us y is equal to negative 3. Now to graph these, we do our vertex first, 3, negative 2. It'll be right there. Our focus is 3, negative 1, which will be right there. And then our directrix is y is equal to negative 3. So that's our directrix. Now when they're that close together like that, it usually works out better if you space them apart so you can get a little bit more precision, but we're just sketching it, so this will be good enough. I'm dropping a point on here, and I'm eyeballing the distance from the point to my focus and from my point to the directrix. About right there would be a good point. We just want to make sure that the distance from that point to the focus, that distance right there, is the same as the distance going straight down to my directrix, forming a 90-degree angle. It looks like I'm a little bit far away from the focus there, but that's okay. We're just sketching. Come up here, and I'm trying to eyeball the distance. It's probably as good as I'm going to get. Notice that the distance from my point that is put on there to the focus is more or less the same as the distance down to the directrix. It's actually a little bit longer again, isn't it? But oh well. Now once you get 2 points, you know your graph has a curve to it, so you can go ahead and graph those. And by symmetry, that'll give you the same graph. Now you could do another point to get a little bit more precision, but again, we're just sketching, so that's good enough.